controversial. That should not necessarily reflect on his companies, which include electric car maker Tesla as well as social media platform X, but it often does. Deutsche Welle correspondent Lars Halter joins us now from Berlin. Lars, good day. So it seems Elon Musk is losing a major customer in Germany. What can you tell us?
Yeah, thanks for having me. Well, we're talking about Rossmann here. That is one of the biggest drugstore chains in Germany with over 4,000 stores, 56,000 employees and annual revenues of way over 10 billion euros. So we are indeed talking about a major company, even though it might not be well known internationally. Now, Rossmann has announced that the company will no longer buy any Tesla cars. And why is that? They say that Tesla founder and majority owner Elon Musk has positioned himself way outside the company's value system. They say at Rossmann they are dedicated to lowering the carbon footprint among many other company goals, and they are doing what they can to fight climate change. And now that's why they started acquiring Tesla cars in the first place. After all, it used to be in 2018, Elon Musk wrote on Twitter, and I am quoting him here, Tesla exists to help reduce risk of catastrophic climate change, which affects all species on Earth. Well, that is no longer apparently what Musk seems to stand for. He is, as is well known actively and aggressively supporting Donald Trump in his current run for U.S. president. And Trump, of course, has famously called climate change a hoax and is actively supporting the use of fossil fuels, among many other policies that Rossmann apparently has a problem with.
So this is not the first time a country has moved away from Tesla, once the hottest brand from electric vehicles. What's going on?
Indeed, there's a bunch of other companies that have also ended their business relations with Tesla. There's German software giant SAP, but also, and that is probably even more significant, there's rental car companies like Hertz and Sixt. All of those have recently announced that they would no longer be dealing with Elon Musk's car maker. However, they have not really mentioned any policy conflicts directly for them, and especially for those rental car companies. A main problem with Tesla was the volatility of the car's prices. It's way different, of course, from regular cars, partially because the electric car market is not as well established yet as the market for regular fuel or diesel cars, combustion engine cars, but also you can't really deny it because of the volatility we've seen with Elon Musk himself, who has angered so many people in so many ways that it has had an effect on Tesla resale values, as cars seem to be more popular or less popular with buyers depending on the latest news and current perception of the boss. And that in turn is a risk companies don't want to take on any longer, because often they look at reselling cars after just a few years, and of course they are counting on them to retain a certain value.
And so why would Musk be risking the success of his companies this way?
Yeah, that's a great question. Obviously, Elon Musk is quite a character. He's a genius, maybe a visionary, but he's also loud and he's reckless. He's an egomaniac. He's been called a psychopath. And it's not totally surprising that he's joined forces with Donald Trump. Now, what exactly is behind it? It's hard to tell. Maybe those two are just drawn together. Maybe it's because Musk knows that as a multi-billionaire, he's likely to do better under Republican tax policies. After all, Donald Trump and Republicans in general have often lowered taxes for the super wealthy, while Democrats on the other side are clearly intending to achieve a more fair tax system by raising taxes on the rich, among other things. Now, the alliance that he made with Trump might very well help Musk with some other businesses, including X, of course, that is the former Twitter. That social media service has pretty much become a propaganda tool for the right wing. And maybe Musk values any potential upside there more in a way that so that it justifies the risk he's taking with Tesla and other ventures.
Okay, Lars Halter there in Berlin. A quick look at tomorrow's weather now in the capital cities around the nation. Brisbane and Sydney partly cloudy, Canberra more